the arrival of Jeremy and his Bronco with really big tires on it. And then that's Sparky. Bailey wants to go, but she's not going on this one. Hey!
The firewood ready to go.
Yeah, I thought you'd want to take some down with us, so I got a little bit in advance. Hey, Sparky! Victim, I like that. Start the filming off right here. Like, don't try this at home, kids. Like, that doesn't seem like a really good plan. Make a quick stop and check the lug nuts. Got a little vibration going on.
A little small.
Not the size, it's how you use it.
I think that's what it is. I feel like it's...
Did you want to let some air out of it?
That I do need to do. I feel like that's the problem.
Trying to diagnose a little bit of a vibration thing going on here.
I think it's way too much air. Since we've gotten warmer, the tire pressure's skyrocketing.
Yeah.
I usually have one.
See if this smooths it out a little bit. It's nice to have somebody in front of you to kind of lead the way because you can't see much with the lights. Making the turn to go down on the Trace. It's the north-south road that goes land between the lakes. The camera's making it look a whole lot lighter than it is. It should be fun trying to find the campsite at Clay Bay here.
We're just looking for the Johnny Quest woods.
This is gonna be creepy in these woods tonight. We have arrived at the North Welcome Center. That, I believe, is Jeremiah. Doing a little transferring of gear between the vehicles. Jeremy's unhooking sway bars.
Yeah. I only got one more.
And yes, it is raining. The old Z6 is getting a little moist here. Hello, I'm David Gray, and it's been a long time since I've done a video. I was kind of trying to remember how to use the old Z6 here, but I am in the land between the lakes at the North Visitor Center in the rain as it starts to get dark. We made our way down here. We're doing an overlanding trip with a whole bunch of YouTubers. I won't even try to name all of them. I think there's going to be about 20 of us down here. Just getting a good start to the 2024 season. It's January 2024, so we're getting an early start. Exact opposite of what we did in 2023, which was kind of a bust of a year for me. I only ended up doing 2 trips. They were both great ones, the Smoky Mountains and Yellowstone National Park. But 2 trips is the fewest trips I've done since I started backpacking about 15 years ago. 2 things led to that. My goat of a trail partner, dog, Jaden, died in April last year, just as the season was getting started. And then on top of that, I started a new job just after that in May, and I made the decision that I was going to make that my priority. And the net result of all of that was I only got 2 trips in 2023. We're getting a good start here in 2024. We're heading down to Clay Bay, almost certainly going to be setting up camp in the rain. But the good thing is, a week ago today it was 5 below zero with 30 below wind chill, and it's about 55 degrees right now. So weather-wise, I think it's going to be wet, but it's going to be relatively warm. Got a great group of people to hike with. So let's get on down to Clay Bay and get this little overlanding trip in land between the lakes started. There's your road here somewhere.
Take off some light covers.
Right here?
Yeah.
Now we get to go down an even spookier road.
Yeah. Oh, we'll brighten it up. We will brighten it up.
Oh, we're
here.
gonna turn some lights on here. Here's the before picture. I'll give you the after here in a second.
All right, so
we're drag racing? Is that what's about to happen?
Oh, that's much brighter. Here we are. This is this is in the watch this category. That's significantly brighter. Wow, that definitely helps. Significantly different with all of the external lights turned on. Definitely helps find your way in these kind of backwoody stuff.
coming in hot.
That came up quick.
Yeah, let me make sure this is the right road.
somehow down this road, I think there's a whole bunch of people probably already set up. And gnarly enough doing this stuff in the daytime. At night, it's a whole different. Oh, they've got a tree.
Wow.
That's fun. Ooh, that's just sitting there, that one. Johnny Quest stuff, we call this. The swamp thing. Whoa. Jeez.
Right, I see a fire.
Look at this. There's people down here, believe it or not. It's foggy. They got a nice fire going. Here's our little compound. Oh, that's kind of a nice thing to come down the road to.
Cool. All right, we're here.
That's a normal Tuesday. What are you talking about? That's a day without kids. What are you talking about?
Tied at the hip the whole time. You showed me a chair. What's this thing?
Yeah, just like peanut butter chips.
Your turn is back. I am. Come on in.
No, I'm good. I don't want to sit down. I've been sitting for.
No, but like duck your head underneath.
It's not raining anymore.
No?
No, I forgot about that.
I didn't catch it until like, I don't know, it was long afterwards, but I was like, wait a minute, that's me.
Jeremiah's late night dinner. That looks like a ribeye, maybe? It's a strip with potatoes. The smell. You gotta have the smell, man.
I'll let you get it. I'll let you give it a try. I'll cut you off a big slab. I can't eat all
Potatoes, that's a nice touch. You just need like some asparagus or maybe some Brussels sprouts in there.
this. Yes. There ain't no stores around. What we got's what we
It's a
got.
late night dinner here, and we got the crowd around the campfire over there. Ooh, that looks really good.
Is it? Oh, why is your leg green? Really? Because it doesn't hurt your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to second day of the trip. First day of driving around in vehicles and doing really stupid things. It's going to be interesting to see how many of the roads are actually open. When we were coming in here last night, a lot of the roads from the main road, the trace, you kind of head down to do the overlanding around here, were barricaded. Probably a lot of them are really muddy and really flooded, so we will see today. But had a great time around the campfire with everybody last night. Didn't get too cold, but it is, to say it is damp is a little bit of an understatement. It's just, everything is just totally saturated. There's our little encampment with about 15 or so of us, I think, last night. Maybe a little more with people rolling in late. I hear Jeremy up and about back there, and a little bit of clanging around with some pots and pans, which may just mean he's getting the percolator out for some Hilltop Packs coffee. Thank you, Ben. So we will head on over to camp, get some coffee, and then get the morning camp chores going and get this little driving adventure going. Good morning.
Morning. Got your coffee going, sir?
I heard you clanking around up here.
It was for good reason, though.
Yeah, that is a good reason.
Taking a long.
The little percolator thing here going is just the best. Only downside is you gotta wait. This right here is why I love overlanding. Breakfast like this is something you just don't see on a backpacking trip. And you're making breakfast for everybody, right? This is going to turn into breakfast burritos?
Yep.
Oh my God, thank you, Sparky.
Well, it'll definitely get the job done. I'll get another pot, so that way you get a good cup. Actually, that's not bad, is it?
No, not yet.
Trying to pour it and keep it at the back.
They're doing a good job. I don't see anything on it. That's good. Oh, good. Oh, I would say Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but this is Hilltop Packs coffee, and it's awfully tasty. May just start converting me over from my tried and true Dunkin' Donuts.
It's good stuff.
Oh, that is good. Sounds like a team player there. Right. As long as I get mine.
That's right.
Did you make that for me?
Absolutely, buddy. You want salt and pepper?
Brought a little.
How is it, Carlson? Hello. Is it edible?
Awesome. It's great, man. It makes it even better when You didn't have to make it, you know what I mean? That increases the taste by like 2 points.
Thank you, Sparky. Doesn't look so bad.
Mary pulled out.
Banana like this.
No thanks, babe.
I'm good. I'm good.
I love backpacking, but man, oh man, I could get
Hey,
used to
Mr.
this.
Sparky Adams, sir.
One of the prerequisites for doing this stuff, letting the air out of the tires.
I usually go 25.
That's what it does? It's just designed for that?
Yeah. I haven't set it yet, but it's supposed to stop pressure. Once I set it correctly, at 25, it'll actually stop by itself.
Okay.
When I go to air up, I'll hook it all back up, and it'll pull both tires up at the same time.
Take off. Attitude mode. Fly with caution.
Now we're doing a little warm-up thing here just to try out the sway bar disconnect in the 38-inch tires.
Didn't even feel it turn.
Oh, that's nice. It's smooth. This was like all underwater the last time we were here down there. You couldn't do this.
So someone's went through here.
The sway bar disconnect test has been successful. Really smooth, even going down some really off-camber stuff. Not challenging enough going forward, actually being able to see what you're doing, so we're trying backwards overlanding with the rear camera. We're going back to make an assist here with the ladies. This is our first little tester of the day. It's like the training course. Holy smokes.
Nice.
Piece of cake. Nicely done.
Oh, that was your first time, wasn't it?
What you were listening to?
Under pressure.
Oh, nice. Very appropriate.
Oh, congratulations. That's awesome.
We should have made like little ribbons for every like little comment.
Hang them from the mirror. Getting the logistics figured out. Radio check. Got all of these little handheld walkie-talkies. I think we're all going to try to stick together, which should be pretty entertaining with all these vehicles.
With the furnace.
Jeremiah's got the blue Crocs and the map out.
Amateurs. I got no idea what we're doing.
Alright, we're going to go to about 3 touristy places. We're going to start with the furnace. We're going to go to the bison. We're going to see the bison around. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to eventually head over to something called Silo of the Woods. In between all that, we're going to try and find some trails, and we'll have to talk through that. So furnace, bison, and then Silo of the Woods, and trails and green.
Or no, let's do Carlson, then Trey, and then put the Jeep behind.
And
then I'm on the end. I need you probably behind Sparky, but you're going to be heavier. Wes is going to be the savior in the back.
Think we're doing this.
Let's do this.
And our first little adventure here. Map there, and we're gonna try this little loop. First shot at it.
Test the waters.
Yeah, test the waters, so to speak.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Wow! Look at the water. Like I bet everybody else is going, I don't think I'm gonna try that. This is in the category of discretion is the better part of valor. There's a little bypass that goes around that way. And for you history buffs, that is way cool.
Nice.
Nothing to it.
How you feeling about it? Loving it.
Making some noise. Nicely done.
Oh, Brian's got it. We'll figure it out, Sparky. Not feeling confident? I don't think I'm gonna fit.
Got a little narrow passage here. Brought about because of this bad boy down tree. But these two trees here, dink, dink, are just barely wide enough for, we'll see if all the vehicles can get through or not.
Okay. Yep. Keep coming straight. Keep coming straight. Okay.
That'll have no trouble at all, man. Like, narrow trees? What do you mean, narrow trees? This is the fun one here. Oh my God.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Ouch.
Did he make it?
He did.
Okay, come this way. Whoa, whoa. Turn all the way that way. Go slow. Okay, come to me.
Fun little stretch we're in here. It's like a little obstacle course, one after the other. And then this fun thing. Hey, you guys are doing good. Ooh, that's what people have been running into. Just realized we missed a turn. The road forked back there and it looked like we needed to go left, we needed to go right. So all that sketchy stuff we just went through, we're gonna have to go back through. Decided to stop and get a photo op here and maybe some lunch by the lake. And we turned it into our little lunch stop here. Everybody's grabbing something on the tailgates and enjoying the view of the lake way down with the wintertime water level.
It looks like a cross. First time I had to.
Well, this is kind of hard to explain. Why we're all going in different directions here. We went past this turnoff, so we went back behind us this way through all that sketchy stuff, and then that's actually the way we need to go. Kind of a fun little dilemma here. We made that turn and we ran out of road or trail. The alternative was to go up what we called the creek, which appears to be the road. This is not a beginner road. This is our first one here today, and probably should have started with a beginner road, but we're having fun. No, it probably doesn't look like much other than some dense woods, but this whole stretch has been super, super tight, like you're having to drive through a puzzle. And you'll have like 1 inch of clearance on this side, 1 inch of clearance on that side if you just make the turn just right, going between trees. But man, oh man, it is nerve-wracking to say the least, because you keep thinking you're going to come upon like something that we just can't get through, and we're probably 2.5 hours into this loop, but it has been just so slow going. In the end, it's probably going to be 3.5 hours and pretty much all we do for the day. Man, oh man, this is challenging. Kind of give you an idea here. I got to avoid that one. Well, not taking that one out, or that one. Then I got to not get that one, or that one. About how much clearance you have, and then you set up for the next one. You want to ride?
Yes! I'm tired of walking.
Jeez.
Go sign up for a hike.
Nice. Driving up the river. We are literally 500 feet from the trace, the main highway. Sparky!
Water was already here and I wasn't even halfway in there. I started.
Can't you go to the right?
No, I went to the left.
I know, but the right we could go easy. I said, that looks pretty deep, Jeremy. He goes, oh, we didn't come here to say no. The trace is probably like right there. These guys are looking for the serious off-trail moment. Almost made it to the highway, but I think the one to the right, this one here that they're looking at, doesn't look too bad. I don't know what he's gonna do. That didn't work so well.
That is super. Put on your lockers and turn off your traction. You committed.
Uh-oh. Holy crap. That was like, well, okay, I guess. Oh no! The flood! That was awesome.
Who's next?
Oh my God. Problem is, I don't think everybody's going to be able to make it through that. It's like a muddy rut that you just can't get out of is causing problems here. We got what, like 8-10 vehicles that we got to get through this area somehow, and we are literally 500 feet from the highway. And just like that. So this is the off-trail version of whatever it is we're trying to do. Looks kind of crazy, but there's actually some tire tracks up through the woods that way to get around that stuff. Oh, that's all you need, a little nut. Well, holy crap.
Nice. There you go. That's it.
Here we go. The audience goes wild. All right, the moment of truth.
Get on it.
Nothing to it. Whoa!
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say exactly nothing to it, but we made it. And the rest of the armada takes to the woods. Yeah, the rest of the fleet is taken to the woods. Nice and dry, relatively smooth. Maneuver through some trees and you're back on the relatively dry stuff. That Jeep has just been outstanding today. It's like it can go through and over, around, anything. Super short wheelbase and real narrow. Perfect for these kind of conditions. Ooh. Yeah. That's badass.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Jeremy's just quit messing with this thing. We're just going. Nothing to it.
Oh my goodness.
Like the one thing that's happening is we're clearing a hell of a lot of water out of it.
Yeah.
Well, that was exciting. I think we're done with that. Take one last look. We won't be coming back this way.
You're the next contestant.
You wouldn't normally think just getting onto some paved road would be such a nice thing, but actually, like, you can take a deep breath finally. I think we were on that for 3+ hours.
Went to the Elk Bison Prairie.
Yes. Let's just do that.
We made it to the Elk and Bison Prairie. They want their $5. They got a gate up there. You got to put your $5 in, and no credit cards right now. So we're trying to scrounge up enough cash.
Thank you for your purchase.
You're welcome.
Go, go, go! Leave us alone. We just want to hang out here in the woods. Oh, a whole bunch of them down here at the base. Still haven't seen any bison yet, but I've seen plenty of elk. He's in a hurry to go somewhere. What's this place called?
Silo of the Woods.
All right.
So it used to be an old lookout tower, but it's been abandoned, so now it's kind of just a local relic.
Well, it looks like an old real road
Yeah, it was a tourist stop.
heading out to Silo in the Woods. Old observation tower. You can see that was a ramp that went up to something you could go and look out over the lake, but definitely not something you can climb up on easily now. It's pretty tall. It's taller than it looks from back there.
Oh man. Good.
Oh, gotcha.
Good, a good little trail we did today.
Look at you knocking that out like Paul Bunyan.
I have before, but it's probably been a while.
That's some wood.
Oh, we got plenty more. Woo! I need a beer after I drink a bunch of water.
I was planning on videoing you coming through that big water hole, but then I thought, oh, he's just going to take the bypass, so then I didn't video it. Then I turned around and you're like blowing through it. I was like,
Did anybody?
I think I got yours. I'd have to look back. I can't remember which ones I got.
No, you did get his.
Yeah, I thought I did at the end. From straight in front because I was afraid I was going to get run over.
What do you use for a fire starter?
Like a little fire starter stick. It should take off. It just. Oh, wait, there we go. Something. I see light.
You need one of those lanterns, those free lanterns you guys.
I got right here.
Oh, smart man.
Well, it's the inflatable one that Chris sold me on. Need help? Thanks. Sit around. 2 shots of tequila. We'll do that later.
Yes. Ooh, we're almost a bottle down up there already.
Whoa.
Hey, David's pork is already ready.
That's what she said. David, your pork.
My meat be ready.
Whoever wants to put David's meat in their mouth, it's ready.
Me first.
When you say it like that.
Okay, so who is the champion off-roader for the day? Who do you think?
Sparky.
100%.
First timer.
100%.
First timer.
Well, I agree with David too. Sparky.
Right, yeah. That's true. Anybody who made it through that mud puddle at the
Both
end.
of them. So, but think both of them did that.
I was so.
Oh, that's perfect. Here you go.
Jeremy took my tongs. I don't know, you know,
They're on top of the plastic thing. All right, guys. This is all of the chili dog sauce. Just FYI. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah,
Dre.
it's great.
You get to go first. You and Sparky are honorary.
I'm not doing that yet.
Oh, come on. You had a good day.
Who is he talking to?
He's talking to himself. Oh, never mind. I got you.
I got it. Sure. How much you want?
Oh, that's perfect.
Want more?
No.
Yeah, you want more.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
You guys did it.
What?
Okay. I have.
Are you rolling?
yeah, you go ahead.
There's buns, cheese. You guys are going to have to figure that out. You ready? There's plates over there if you want to plate.
It won't be there long enough.
to have my chili dogs. They are legendary.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I almost want to eat the pulled pork as a sandwich.
Let me tell you something.
But use yours as dip.
I was gonna put this on top of your pulled pork and tell me how
Oh, snap.
Oh my God.
Oh, my goodness.
I think we just changed.
Ah.
That's a wormhole we're gonna open up.
A little bit on top, please.
it is. Yes, sir. Coming up. I bet that's gonna be amazing. I want to do the same thing.
You doing pulled pork with the sauce?
Yeah.
Here's this A-Todd chili dog
Yeah, it's
sauce with a
like one of my
dog
favorites.
on the fire.
I think Sparky and myself were on our canoe or our kayak trip. and
That is why you come out in the woods around the fire at night in the dark.
Yeah. How is it, Cece?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
There you go.
You guys are the best.
We're here to help you.
Well, you guys have.
You always heard them jokes with the bottle of the worm in it?
That's what? Yep, you got that right.
He said that they were opening for Ted Nugent, Leonard Skinner, 38 Special.
Just as the forecast predicted, the rain has arrived. Welcome to day number 3 of the trip. And my guess is, based on the conversation around the campfire last night, as everybody was talking about said rain moving in this morning, this is going to be our last day. Wow, there's somebody out there shooting already. But unlike the rain we had on the first day when it was like 55 degrees or so, it's maybe 40, I think more like 38 degrees, and there's about a 15-mile-an-hour wind going. So my guess is today is going to be this is one of those days that if it was a backpacking trip, I'd probably be crying right now because you wouldn't have many choices other than to get up and walk in it. It is cold, it is nasty. This is like absolutely perfect hypothermia weather. Day number 3 on Land Between the Lakes. Let's get it going and see what everybody has in mind. You know, I could offer to help instead of standing here with my camera. Okay. Good morning. On this fine morning. Jeez. Well, it's not going to be percolator coffee, but I need some coffee. My hands are frozen. Everything's frozen. I am going to make some coffee on my stove because nobody's really breaking anything out for breakfast this morning. So we'll make do with what we got. Oh. I don't know if you can see that flame going straight over that. Kind of gives you an idea of the wind this morning. Well, not only is it 40 degrees and raining, we've got some wind going on too, so it's pretty cold. Oh, this is kind of some much needed coffee right now. Change of plans. I think we've kind of confirmed everybody's just bailing. Okay, here we go. Hilltop Packs Happy Camper Coffee. Not actually sure that's the name of the brand, but that's what I'm calling it because that's what it's going to make me. Definitely one of the highlights of the entire trip. One of many. The Hilltop Packs coffee definitely ranks near the top of the list. Thank you, Ben, very much. This is a special treat on this wet, cold, nasty morning. Oh. Wow, that is good.
Yeah, I got in there to test the theory. I have a platform for the test.
So there you have it. The Land Between the Lakes Overlanding, January 2024, is in the books. Ended on a cold and rainy and windy and not as we planned it, note, but still an absolutely fantastic trip. So we got plenty of overlanding in as kind of a warm-up trip for 2024. I'm not sure what the year is going to hold for us in terms of the mixture of trips between backpacking and overlanding and canoeing and who knows what else, but hopefully we'll get a lot more in than we did the 2 in 2023. The trip gave us plenty of backcountry travel adventure, and we also got 2 nights around the campfire in the woods with the greatest group of people that you'd ever want to get together with. Land between the lakes. Like a lot of these type of adventures, it didn't go exactly as we had in mind going into it, but it was still a great trip.